My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. Hey everyone, before the testings get started, again, 13 up, adult collectors for the product. People go to tournament and events. Please, the disclaimer, I have to say this because how YouTube is. But yeah, enjoy the testings. I did not do M/R because I don't care about that one. I'm sure you can probably get similar results for attack. But enjoy, and near the end I will give my thoughts. And yeah, this was a lot of time just to do, so I guess enjoy and just have fun. Alrighty, how good is the new Helios core? So we're going to be seeing if Helios, alright, compares in stamina to Achilles. Now if it doesn't, then you don't have to use Helios, because Helios has nothing else going for it. I remember I doubted Achilles, and it turns out Achilles was good, so maybe the new Helios also maybe Helios is just better than Achilles for stamina. I don't know. I got to get something out of this. If it is, then that's cool. You can have Vanished Helios. Now we just get to watch them go at it and just clash. I suspect it will. I don't know if Helios will take it actually. For Helios to take it, it does have to do like basically like a lot of OS right now. But I feel like Achilles is like the best core just for well, I think it goes maybe kind of like Achilles, I guess then Longinus, and then after like Bahamut, and then after like anything else. Achilles core. Here we go again. After, if by 3 rounds it's still losing, I'm going to try to swap it just to be double sure, but I very much doubt. I think it might lose. That's 2 times it's been hard OS, so I'm guessing the stamina is not too special on this. Okay, I'll do another round for that one because it just did that. See, I acknowledge the factors that happen. Yeah, both the bearings should be okay anyways, but... So, I mean, hey, it gets another shot, I guess. It's falling down. We're gonna try one more time. I'm just gonna try to swap these around, see if I get anything. I don't think it OS is Achilles, so... Wait. Okay, gets one more. I was about to stop it there, but I'm like, hold on. Kind of a shame, actually, now that I think about it. They would at least have to make, like, they would have had to do, like, some crazy, like, stamina B lock disc for it to make sense to use Helios over anything else. Yeah, even with the swap bearings. Does this get closer? All right. Achilles, winner. Helios, loser. Alrighty, we have King Rubber. We'll eventually do King Metal. This is going to be for same spin testing right now. And adult collectors of the product, competitive testing for people who go to events. Disclaimer there. They both have the same amount of stars, 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The copy's about the same. So this is seeing how does King compare to Vanish. Does it do better? Now you could do bearing drift. You know, you could. They're just a lot more chaotic to handle, but still valid. So first round goes to Vanish. So what I've noticed between the two of these is that at least like stamina-wise, Vanish is most likely your left king. I think with King, because after I have to do this again, but it's really weird. We're going through the options, but the thing is with King is that there's a little bit of recoil on that thing. So while for attack it works pretty well, the only reason why I'm doing stamina is just to be sure. That way I cover all my options. As far as I can tell, it will lose every single time to Vanish stamina. I don't know if the metal does any better, actually. Yeah, shouldn't do anything. Yeah, hard OS, hard OS. Alright. No, actually, no, that was it. That was it for this one. Yeah, if it gets hard OS 3 times, you go straight into metal just to see. This should be pretty quick, though, actually. I think this one might be a little more aggro. I'm not too sure if it'll get cushioned or not. I don't think it wins at all. And if it wins this one, then we run it back after another set of 3 and I reverse the order. Usually if I launch one first and I see it winning, then I see no use in just doing that again. Maybe King Metal does something. It could be possible, because weight and weight distribution are always important factors to look into. I feel like these are close, though. I mean, anyways, it would make sense anyways why probably Vanish is better. Just I think Vanish probably has a better shape going for it. Oh, it's gonna lose. Unless I'm wrong, is that Vanish? Wow, still. Alright, well, I mean, throw in one more, I guess. Yeah, because after they're seeing if it works as an equalizer, which is kind of like the most boring thing to do, it's like watching paint dry, I guess. But it's exciting because then after when you see the result and you crush your opponent's spirit, and they're groveling because their bay lost, and you reign supreme, you know, that's what it's all about. And having fun. Okay. So now, I just slap this on wind and, I don't know, see what happens. So for this one, again, 3 and 3. Actually, yeah, no, 3-3 for this one. Don't know if any recoil is going to kick in, but... Also, I just prefer Helios just because I think this stamina is pretty much comparable to Longinus, I would say. And you can just have Longinus towards Guilty. Helios, I would say, does very well for left stamina. And this thing is absolutely... Wait. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. But if it... But if it lost, how funny would that have been? Wind in specific, not king. Oh, probably not that good of a job of an equal. Well, I mean, this is metal. Maybe the rubber one does better because it's more filled out, not because it has rubber. Because for spin equalization, you don't actually need rubber. You just need a good shape. Or, excuse me, the term is spin stealing. Wow. So, I mean, as an equalizer for left... Wow, this is going to get really confusing. This actually gives me a headache. Trying to explain to someone how these testings work is, like, the funniest thing to do. Okay, now with the rubber, maybe this does a little bit... Maybe it does better than the metal one. Because to me, what makes the most amount of sense is that for stamina stuff, you would no, actually, in general, I prefer the doubles, I would say. I think you can get maybe results with the stock blades, but probably won't be as good as the other one. Or if it is, then whatever. The stock blades where it's like MR is a waste of time for me. Yeah, this is definitely doing a lot better. I think it's more stable. Unless it dies right now and it goes straight to hell, and it goes straight to hell, and it dies in a pit. Okay. Wait. You won't trick me this time. What if I swap the bearings, huh? Maybe it's just really clapped. That's okay, because it's good for attack, so... We don't need more left stamina. I don't... It shouldn't be winning. If it lost that bad before, yeah, it's not going to do anything again. And that means left stamina is done! Wow, that's crazy. Left stamina, more like more spamina. Oh, no. Okay, gotta do it again. Maybe just took advantage of that round. It really does depend how they equalize here. I'm still trying to figure it out too, just what's like the best thing just to do with this stuff. Like trying to narrow it down for what I want to use. No, that's wind. Okay. So now we have king, we'll do rubber and metal, and we're gonna do right spin, rubber, metal, and after equalizer, whatever. Find out, won't I? I mean, in fairness, one of these things has to work, right? It'll make my day if it's just... Nah. It really is just a process of elimination. Oh yeah. Peak stamina right there. I mean, use it for attack, right? That's... I mean, we'll go to the metal, but it's like... Okay. Yeah, surprisingly, this section never takes that long. It's always the attack one, because I want to make sure I'm launching them right. Yeah, you're not beating wind. You're not beating wind. Okay. It's worth a shot, actually. So I recall I want to try the curb core. Shout out Kerbeus. No, I'm going to do this recolor because it looks cooler on the thing. Sometimes when I pick the stuff, it's not because any real preference. Sometimes I just like it. And I think maybe it'll do better. I don't know. King Kerbeus. Hey, I just realized. Hey, I just realized now. The name is Full Circle. It's a full circle thing now. Now I just need a blue cord just to match it, and then I actually do have King Kerbeus. I don't know if I get more balance out of this or not. I don't suspect King's stamina is really up to par. Yeah, it's not. It's the flywheel effect with wind! Even I lost slides on there. Okay, well this is like the last one for stamina for this one, so... Oh, wait, not exactly, because then after I have to do the other one. I keep forgetting there's so much I have to do with this. I mean, of course, the one positive is if it loses really easily, then that section in reality is not that long. And I don't have to edit anything, because it's just like, well, have fun. No. Better not be King M is good. Not King Metal. Oh. Not King Metal, right? Hell yeah. But that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a little too close. That's a little too close, huh? That's a little too close. You gotta run back the thing. See what happens. You wanna know what? Funny enough, this cord actually does match the colors of Helios quite a bit, so this actually works in my favor. No way, dog. No way. Yeah, exactly no way, 'cause you suck. Okay. For stamina. For stamina. That's gonna be the running joke in this thing, where I repeat it 50 times, because, it's true, it's true. Okay. So now I have to see it as an equalizer. I'm pretty sure if it didn't work the one way, it's not gonna work the other way, right? Like, right? I'm gonna go with... Honestly, I don't even think it matters if I put drag... Well... We'll go back to dragon. I don't think it matters, but for the sake of the testing, let's go back to dragon and see. I'm trying to just cover most of the ground. If some get similar results and they get cut from the video, that's your answer, unless I want to do a follow-up. Okay, equalizer time. King Dragon. That sounds alright. What if it works as an equal? What if it works this way but didn't work in left? That'd be weird. That actually would be pretty odd. Okay. Clapped. Clapped, okay. I have to do one more. I do have to do one more because if I do one round and they say, oh, you did one round, you didn't see it all the way. Okay, maybe with the rubber. I think with the rubber it does maybe make more sense in this case. Because I don't know, because honestly, if they filled out the metal side, I'd use it a lot more than probably the rubber. Probably just because of weight and all that stuff. But yeah, it is weird how they kind of did have it hollowed like that. I mean, I guess a lot of designs are like that for what's underneath, that they don't fill in. Now for these ones, it's just odd. Are you dead? You can't fight. You're dead. Okay, last one for King Stamina. So we've done left, same and opposite. We've done right, same and opposite now for this in specific. So, okay, this is like the last one for this in specific, which is just going to be the left against Vanish now. So with the left rubber, we're gonna see. No, I want to be honest now. If I get the same result as I did with the metal, I don't care. I'm good. I'm good. Kind of happy though that not everything has to, I mean, of course, yeah, not everything should be stamina. There should be other uses. I just like some people are just really afraid of attack. Like, no, you can use it for attack. It works. Even DB/B in specific, like, attack's just there. Whether or not you want to use it, it's like up to you, I guess. It's dead. Wait! Ooh. I think this happened before, actually, so we're gonna double check to be sure. I mean, is it possible that you could win? Of course, right? But I'm not going to go on like the niche win percent for the thing. If it just starts really dominating, then for that typical matchup, it's obviously not going to be in your favor if you're obviously king in that case. But you know, whatever works, you know. Just keeps on going, man. What if it works? What if it works? Does it work? Oh, I gotta do another one. Damn it. I knew it. There was gonna be one where it gave me some annoyance. Alright. Seems king rubber. But I think this happened with wind too. I'm pretty sure it was with the rubber or whatever. Yeah, no, just have fun, I guess. Have fun with all those hits. What if it wins again? I don't want that. Okay. Calm, right? Alrighty, this is now for King M. So whatever happens, happens. KOs, doesn't. I'm so happy. Oh my god. It's not gonna OS, but that was really close to. That was really, really close. Worked before. Oh, there we go. Okay, to be clear, I'm counting that as a KO for the thing. Yo, King? king hits. We're not even at rubber yet. I'm gonna try the rubber one. Okay. There is some of that recoil that you gotta watch out for when you use it. So what I will say is that this thing hits nice. Out of me to do all these launches. Just like that. Check. Just try. I'm actually liking king. Same. Alrighty, bearing versus zeal. Both of them are wins, by the way. On 9, over. Bearing. Once more. I mean, zeal's neat, I guess. Ayo. Nothing's gonna surprise me anymore if it wins. If it does, you know, you gotta get out the BDR. I think it was just a lucky round. Hell if I know, maybe he just has really good stamina. Oh. Lucky round it is. Almost got me. I was like, damn. Just like that, huh? Okay, well, yeah. If it never beats bearing, then you never go to bearing drift, because bearing drift is just better than bearing. So, you know, it's got to work for it. Huh? It's got to work for it. Who are you? Whoa! Really? Zeal? What? Is this my launcher? I'm gonna balance tune it just to be sure. Watch Zeal have high stamina, or I just didn't balance tune enough. Don't seem too bad seam spin at least. Yeah, okay, this is what should happen. Yeah. So I just didn't balance tune hard enough. Wait. You wait, this one won. Whoa. That's freaky. The hell? Alright, I guess I have to do bearing drift now. Wait, no. Bearing drift is just a lot higher. What if I do high extend plus dash? See how well that does. Could just be bearing being bearing and just... This is oddly surprising. This is very surprising, actually. I'm actually like stumped. It won't do it, right? Extend plus dash. So that was... So then bearing drift won't lose against this thing. I think that was just how the bearing was. Oh, this time I made fun of TT and looking a little bit goofy now, huh? Wild. Wild. I feel like I'm going insane. What a weird circumstance this is. This is very weird circumstance. I don't even... Bro, but how? Yeah, okay, no, I lost. Lost by a lot. I was like, whoa. I don't even know how to process this now. Okay, it's bearing drift, so then going back to the bearing one more time. So last one for same spin. Zeal. I mean, slightly impressive, because bearing does bearing things, right? So sometimes it'll just fall down. That's just how it works. So definitely not bearing drift. I thought for a second bearing drift, but no, when you do the right launch, it doesn't. But Zeal's far more impressive than we gave credit for. How about that? We just... No, man, this is cool. But high extend plus dash does it, but high extend plus dash would just beat bearing same spin typically. And bearing drift just slaps bearing, so even if this does somehow magically pull it off again, wow. Well, I mean, that's really awesome, actually. Alrighty, we're gonna see a Zeal how it does against attack. Does it do well at all, or does it die? Sound like Guilty was a Fortress to Metal Extreme. So this would be this would be similar use to that Keep driver. Not sure. I don't know if I'd say more or less than bearing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So far we've seen that for the most part, I'm getting these launches right. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just say maybe same. I don't even. I mean, at that point, like if I say like kind of same spin, like I don't know. So I don't use it for KO defense. Okay, now we get to do a funny right now. I'll do illegal. I'll try to make this a little bit of a unique variable. Now we're gonna see if Zeal, okay, does good in equalization. Now if Zeal does this, kudos to Zeal. I'm personally under the impression of doubt, but I can and have been proven wrong before. Unlike many times. That's why now I don't doubt these things. I'm just like, oh, can it do it? Maybe it really can. Like at this point, you just gotta like respect that they exist. There's no point in doing bearing drift because bearing drift is, you know, different. Oh. I don't even. Am I wrong for thinking the driver is a little bit impressive? Like same spin. You know, I still think, you know, bearing drift, high simple as that. You know, see if it can still be bearing, that's not too bad. And if opposite spin works like this, then I think Zeal is a very impressive driver, all things considered. At the very least, you could at least say it's usable. I would obviously still prefer it to be dash. But there are ways to use it. And I would have to swap the stuff. This might just be where they're just really annoyingly close and it does not matter, but you know, if it's not dying right away, I'll take what I can get. Of course, too, if the driver's really good, then that means that, you know, you're gonna have to You know. You're gonna have to get a lot of copies. What's it gonna be? By a lot. A. Okay. Yo, we're gonna... Yo, I just hit that. We're gonna try that again. After this, I'll probably just say Zeal's like, cool. I'm still debating if I would ever use it. I don't know if there's a circumstance where it makes sense, but I could at least say bare minimum it has some value to it, which is a good thing because you don't want them to release something and it's like this has no use at all, because then after that's like, well, very unfortunate for the situation. So we're just like holding off now, just waiting on this stuff for any semblance of hope. No? Alright. Clapped opposite spin, I guess. It could also just be maybe worn state. Even if it was, then... I don't know. I think same spin is okay. I think opposite spin, no. And against attack, meh. So either way, I'll say Zeal's like... good enough. Alrighty, so as we were ending off, what are my final thoughts on everything? I'm just reusing this footage from before. My final thoughts is that the Helios core... I don't see much use out of it. Achilles beats it, and honestly, the stamina is just meh. Maybe you can get it to work, sure. The teeth on it, though, are a big weakness to it, and the same with Hyperion core. Unless they somehow release a BU Loctus that where it makes sense. Even Moon, I don't really care about too much, so I don't really see much use out of it. King, like King Metal, King Rubber, for attack, 100%. For stamina, no. I definitely think right attack now has more options, and if you wanted to use left attack for some reason not wanting to use guilty, you have your options. Really attack here. I don't really care that much about the opposite spin stuff. I'm going to be 100%. I literally do not care, so... Attack. Zeal does kind of get worn down when you use it, so be wary of copies. I actually wish it was a dash. The stamina on it's honestly really, really good. I like it. I don't think there's KO defense for it. I'm going to be honest. Maybe you can get to circumstance where you don't get KO'd, but I think if you're going up against a player who knows how to use the attack types, then it should be just going out for the most part. And I think overall, definite value here for the Helios. I also should say that with N/R, I think I said this at the start, you can get similar results for attack anyways, most likely. I didn't bother with it because I don't care about that combination. But, yeah, I give Helios a thumbs up, and I like it. I think it ranks... I think the blade's probably going to be pretty high. I don't know if I'd say S. I'd have to do a little bit more. I think A for right now maybe makes sense. Zeal is very nice, but I wish they did Zeal Dash. You can still use it, obviously, and obviously same spin. There are other matchups, whatever, where it can work. I do suspect, by the way, that maybe the bearing thing could just be how bearing is. Sometimes bearings just fall like that and die. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the competitive testing, and in the comments, if you are listening, let me know any combinations you won with that event, or any combinations that you saw. It's always good whenever I do these things to read these comments, because it's a good resource for everyone, so they can try out combinations, and understand that, you know, whenever I do these testings, they're not like the 100%, right? There's always going to be that unknown player variable, and yeah, thank you for watching, hope you all have a wonderful day, and bye!